got some great questions from your devoted fans. So let's jump into that. Uh,
Amazing.
so the first one is from Erica. She asks, who are your biggest artistic influences?
I'd say my biggest artistic influences, I love women who are, have big energy on stage. So I'd say definitely Hayley Williams from Paramore. I love Joan Jett and Blondie. Um, Obviously, have been loving everything Charlie XCX is doing right now and just her whole career. So I'd say definitely them.
The next one is from Naira, and she asks, "Hey Hayes, what is your favorite release so far? Are you going to collaborate with Lauren again soon?"
I mean, Breadcrumbs was definitely one of my favorite releases, just because I put it out because I loved that song, not thinking, much about it. I just was like, I love this song. I want it to be out in the world, and it just kept building, organically and naturally. Just so many surprises along the way. I had a bunch of videos go viral on social media promoting the song, and then Lauren joined on, who then became, one of my close friends. So I don't. I would love to do another collab with Lauren. I'll ask her after this. But I'd also say I definitely love the rollout of Predator and Zip because they're kind of rolling into my first project, which is my first EP. So it's felt good building off each other.
Great. So Glenn asks, how have you done navigating the ups and downs of the music industry? What has helped you grow in this journey?
I I think really living in the moment has helped me a lot. And being very present and just grateful for, everything that's happening rather than making any comparisons to, other people in music or even planning too far ahead and trying to set like very, very long-term goals. I feel like because as I've been present, it's helped me been really grateful for everything that's happening. And every few months you kind of look at where you are and where you were, and it's just a really surprising, exciting, thing to see. But it's a lot of steps forward and a lot of steps back, and I like to take it day by day and just be grateful for everything that's happening.
Susie asks, what was the hardest and easiest song to write and why?
The hardest and easiest song. Easiest was Shut Up. It was the first song that I wrote with people that I collaborate with all the time, Jackson Hoffman and Ryder Stewart, and we wrote it in like 30 minutes. It was crazy. We didn't think that hard about it, and it's one of my favorites, probably because of that. Hardest song to write. I think probably I think Predator because I loved that song so much and I loved the hook, but we kept going back and forth with production and changing things, and I kept rewriting the verses, and I just loved it so much, and I was so precious with it that I wanted to make it perfect. So it added more pressure. So that's yeah.
Hmm. Taylor asks, which song in the EP is your favorite and why?
Ooh, I think my next single. My next single is my favorite. It's not out yet. I think it was one of those songs that when I wrote it, I just was so excited. I was like, I know this is authentic. It says what I want to say. But I think of what's out right now, I'd say Predator and Zip just because I wrote them most recently, and so it feels the most authentic to who I am now. Um, and on Predator, I just love where the chorus goes, like vocally. So my long answer.
No worries. Um, okay. So Lana Monet asks, so you've been very successful in your career so far. Is there anything that you would like to say about your pre-debut self?
Is there anything I'd like to say to her or just say about it?
Just about it.
Oh, I would say don't think too much about people's judgment about you, and just, put your head down and release things that feel good, to you. Because if you're always trying to make other people happy, you're not gonna release your favorite stuff, and you're never gonna release anything, which is what was happening. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Aurora asks, what's the favorite lyric line from Zip?
Oh, your honesty is not virtuous when you know a lie would hurt me less. That was the first line I wrote of the song. I came to the session with that because I felt, it's what I was currently experiencing. I just didn't want to know what was going on. And I was trying to like bribe with someone to lie to me just so that I wouldn't get hurt. So that's my favorite song of the line. The whole song is kind of written around that.
Shy Ferguson asks, your biggest song that can be played on an annual historic basis for the rest of your life, what event would it be?
You know what? I would say the new year. Fresh start, go into the new year with good energy, a good, spirit. I want my music to make people energized and feel good. So I feel like it'd be a good New Year song. I hope.
Mags McVeigh asks, you've done so much this year. What do you think has been the biggest thing you've learned about yourself in the process of songwriting?
In the process of songwriting, I have learned a lot about myself. Sorry, someone just walked in my door. Um, so I think in the process of songwriting, I've learned, to keep pushing myself and to keep experimenting, and you're never, done. You've never found what it is that I'm never like, oh, this is it, this is done. I can't learn anymore. So I love collaborating with new people, and I feel like with every session and every song I write, I grow as a songwriter. So I think be open to new ideas, to new collaborators, and just keep growing.
Great. And the final fan question is from Ant, Antna. And the question is, if you could listen to one album for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Oh no. See, I'm a very like obsessive person, so I'm thinking of what I'm obsessed with right now in the moment that I can't stop
Okay.
listening to is
Got it.
currently I'm just in the Charlie XCX Brad obsessive era of just listening to the album front to back over and over and over again. So that's for right now, but ask me in a few weeks and I'm sure my answer will change.
Hayes, thank you so much for taking time to talk to us. This is
Thank
really
you
fun
so
talking to you.
much.
Thanks for watching the You Interview channel. With over 3,000 original celebrity videos, we have one of the largest collections of celebrity interviews anywhere. So remember to like and comment on our videos and subscribe to the channel. If you want to get more involved, you can become a member of the channel. Membership has its perks. You can see exclusive celebrity videos and get the opportunity to ask our celebrity guests questions. We can't wait to hear from you.